Hey guys, and welcome back to the JTO channel, and this is your player ratings video. Brighton 1, Chelsea 1. Brighton un, Chelsea un. Brighton uno, Chelsea uno. Draw. Wow, well done, Chelsea. You got a draw against Brighton again in 3 weeks. Absolutely fantastic. Let's start off with the manager, Thomas Tuchel. And this is the lowest rating he's going to get in a very long time because I'm not happy with him either today. All the players, every single one of them except for three are going to get the smoke. They're going to get cooked. But Tuchel, you're getting cooked as well. What was the plan today? What was the plan today? And I'm not even going to talk about the attacking game plan because you know what? Excuse me. Am I alright? That was weird. But look, the attackers today in terms of the attacking was absolutely shocking, horrible. Yeah, my main problem with Tuchel is two things. The lineup today. You're playing a back four with Azpilicueta and Alonso as your fullbacks. Both of them. It should have been Sarr at left back today. He's proven that he can do a job at left back, at least defensively. At least defensively. It's suicide putting Alonso against Lamptey, who was just absolutely fantastic today. Ridiculous. Aspie there, I can understand. Fair enough. But with Alonso as well, oh my god, I've always hated those two as a fullback pairing. Yeah. On top of that, you keep Lukaku and Ziyech in the team. Maybe one of them, okay, fair enough. Okay, maybe. But both of them? Are you kidding me, bro? What are you doing? What are you doing? And on top of that, you take until the 77th minute to literally make a sub. Are you mad? What are you doing? He gets a 4 for today because I think tactically awful. I didn't see what was the plan in terms of building out from the back. We didn't play out from the back. We were just kicking it long every time. Whether it was Kepa doing it, whether it was Rudiger doing it, whether it was Alonso, Thiago Silva doing it. We just kept on kicking it long. We weren't playing out from the back enough. You know, where's the build-up play? I remember when he came here at first, we were playing out from the back comfortably. Now we can't even do that, barely these days. We're just kicking it long at every opportunity. What's going on, Thomas? Where's the structure, fam, when we're on the ball? Get a 4 for today, man. I just think, and the subs took too long as well. And look, he needs to be backed. This board needs to back him ASAP because I'm starting to get annoyed at the fact that he has to keep playing the likes of Alonso or Sarr at left back. You know, Azpilicueta at right back. You know, it's so annoying. And it's just, yeah, whatever, man. He gets a 4 for today, though. Absolutely awful tactically. We move on to the back four and the goalkeeper. Kepa today. I'm gonna give Kepa a 7 for today. I thought on the ball he was really good. I did like the fact that at times he did try to play out from the back at least. At least he was brave to play at the back to Aspie, Thiago Silva, Rudiger, Alonso. And then at times he went long as well, which was obviously frustrating, just like it was for everyone else. But, you know, there's not really much to blame when it comes to him. He gets a 7. He couldn't do anything for the goal. And even prior to the corner kick that led to the goal, he made a world-class save anyway. So, yeah, credit to Kepa. I didn't even know how he made that save. He had to full-on stretch his arm out, you know. So, credit to Kepa, 7. Thiago Silva and Rudiger, I'm going to rate them together. I'm both giving them a 7 too because I thought both were good today defensively. Rudiger, I felt like 1v1, he dealt with what he needed to deal with. I felt like he covered a lot for Alonso and overall done a good job on that. And then on the ball, bit frustrating that he had to kick it long at times. But actually, no, he didn't kick it as long. Him and Thiago Silva actually were trying to, at times, play out from the back, but they both at times had no choice but to kick it long, especially Thiago Silva, seen as he was doing it more because the midfield was just an absolute joke tonight. Thiago Silva just blocks, clearances, great positioning, great awareness. You know, considering physically he had to impose himself a lot more, considering you have more running to do when you're in a back four. I thought both really done a good job tonight as always, so credit to them both. They both get a 7, not really much to say. Now the two fullbacks, who should we start with? Tweedle dumb or dumber? Honestly, is it Tweedledee or Tweedledum? Like, I don't know what the wording is on that, but honestly, both of them a bunch of clowns, blood, especially the left back, bro. Let's start off with Marcos Alonso. This guy, fam, ladies and gentlemen, we are in 2022, and Marcos Alonso is playing left back. Azpilicueta is playing right back. Yeah. And you know what? I've deeped it. I'm like, you need to buy a left back this January. At first, I was like, I can understand why you're not buying one. Maybe loaning one out would make sense because we would have Emerson back on our books, Alonso, Chilwell, Matson, Baba would be on our books. I don't give a shit anymore. I do not care. Yeah, the reason why those guys are going to be on the books is because you guys, the board, Marina, yeah, poor recruitment. Poor recruitment. And it's your fault that that's the position that you put yourselves in by having 4 left backs on the books. With Kennedy also coming back as well. It's a joke. It's an absolute joke. Alonso tonight, disgraceful. Going forward, horrible. Didn't do anything. You know, putting maybe couple decent crosses. Defensively, just getting twisted up left, right, and centre by Lamptey every single time. Really had to cover for his arse a lot today. And then Aspilicueta on the other side. How much space does this guy need on the right-hand side today? Every time he had the ball on the right-hand side, I'm thinking, do something with it. You have so much space and you don't do anything with it. Nothing. He doesn't do anything. He's too slow. He can't cross. He ain't got the pace. He can't link up. He can't do anything. All of a sudden, he starts crossing more after Lukaku's gone off. What are you doing? Defensively, he didn't have but defensively as well. Shocking as well. The amount of space he's leaving for Cucurella. Cucurella and Lamptey tonight were just having fun. Lamptey one-on-one was just twisting up Alonso every time. And Cucurella was having all the space in the world down the left-hand side because Aspi decided to give it to him. Pascal Gross, I think, who played today, had that side. You know, Trossard, when he came on, had space down that side. Aspilicueta was just like, yep, have it, bro. Look, there. Oh, he's running. Yeah, go on that side. And then you go defend. What are you doing? Be aggressive as you normally are. You're just sitting back like a pussy, old man. Seriously. Both of them, 3s today. Absolutely shocking. Move on now to the midfield very quickly. Jorginho, for me, at times, yeah, had a nice couple little cute passes and that, but at times as well, physically getting dominated in the midfield for me. Physically, he didn't look like he was up for a fight today, and neither was Kante as well. Kante at times, yeah, driving with the ball, but he didn't really create anything. He didn't really help up with the build-up. Jorginho did a little bit more because that's what his role's supposed to be. But even then, I don't think he did a good job. Otherwise, if he did, we wouldn't have been going long as much as we did. So that was my frustration with those two today. Didn't help up in the build-up. And when they're on the ball, yeah, they played some really nice passes. Maybe Kante dribbled a couple times, but overall, for me, you got dominated. I think you got physically bullied as well. And yeah, just kept on at times losing the ball and not showing your press resistance, not showing your composure as well. Absolutely shocking. So yeah, they both get a 5 today. Very average. They both have their good little moments like dribbling, passing, but physically you got dominated too much for my liking anyway. I don't think they progressed the ball as forward as I wanted them to as well when they got on the ball. So yeah, they both get a 5. Mason Mount. You. I don't think people are going to like what I'm about to say, right? This guy, he ain't it. I'm sorry. He's not it. Yeah? He may be proper Chelsea. He may be all this and that. He's not it. Today, he was invisible. And he played in his best position today. He played as an 8 today. But at times played as a 10 and did nothing. He did nothing. He didn't help up in the build-up. Yeah, Kante and Jorginho were supposed to be the link in between the defense and the attack, especially Mason Mount, because he's supposed to be part of the build-up, but also be part of the attack, and he didn't do either. Yeah, build-up wise, he didn't make any movement to drop deep, receive the ball, drive with it, maybe find a pass. Didn't do that. At times he was just static, just standing there. And waving his arms, complaining. The amount of times I see this guy ask for the ball, and then when he doesn't get what he wants, he just complains, throws his arms about. He does it too much. And I don't like that. I don't care if you're proper Chelsea. I don't care if you came for the academy. I don't like that attitude from Mason Mount. And in general, he was just invisible today. Didn't offer anything defensively and didn't offer anything going forward. He didn't even press today. Even the things everyone rates him for, the running, the effort, the intensity, the passion, didn't even show any of that. Absolutely shocking today. He was a disgrace tonight, Mason Mount. An absolute joke tonight. And the fact that he gave Tuchel the angry eyes. Oh, reported that he gave Tuchel the angry eyes because he didn't start him against Man City. He didn't start you against Man City because you have been shit all season. You've been terrible all season. I don't care if he has 7 goals and 5 assists. Or however many he has in all comps. Maybe like 8 and 6 assists. I don't know. I do not give a shit. You have been terrible. You've been absolutely terrible. Let me 2. He gets a 2. Shocking. Callum Hudson-Odoi gets a 1, bro. Gets a 1, bro. Gets a 1. What was he doing today? In the first half, no movement, no pressing, no intensity, no link up, nothing. Then in the second half, you have the ball a lot more and you can't even take your player on. You can't do anything. You just get the ball, drive with it, and then you go backwards. You just ruin the flow of our attack. Your crosses, the few times you cross the ball, awful crosses. Awful crosses. He was just as bad as Mason Mount today. Sometimes it felt like him, Ziyech, Lukaku and Mason, it felt like we weren't even playing with 11 men. It felt like we were playing with like 7 men. Honestly. Because at times, all those 4 were literally non-existent at one point. Especially Lukaku, Mount and Lukaku, Mount and Callum. Shocking tonight. Absolutely disgraceful tonight from Callum as well. People calling him to start. People calling for Mason to start. What did they do today? Shocking. Man can't even take a player on anymore. Man's not even quick like that anymore. Man can't even shoot anymore. Man can't dribble. Man's not even passing. Man's not even linking up. Man's doing nothing. He's doing nothing. 1 today. Gets a 1. He was even worse than Mason, I think. No, actually, no. No, I changed my mind. You know what? He gets a 2. Mason gets a 1. Changed my mind. Because Mason was absolutely shocking today. I actually think he was arguably the worst player on the pitch today. Actually, no, he wasn't. One person was, and I'm going to get to him in a moment. Ziyech down the right-hand side. I'm going to give him a 4, only because, right? First half, I thought overall he was absolutely terrible. Every time he got the ball, he just lost possession. He wasn't linking up the play. He was too one-dimensional as well. I was hating the fact that he was getting it and losing it. But then when he didn't lose it, he just cut in and put crosses in. Stupid little crosses in that wasn't even working. Execution was horrible. But then at least he done the one thing this team just doesn't have the balls to do. Taking a shot from outside the box. He took a shot from outside the box. We don't do that enough. And he did. And it went in the back of the net. Please do more of that when you play. Other than that, for me, he was shocking. And then in the second half, you know what? I'm going to give him a little bit of credit. And this is why he gets a 4 over the likes of Mason, Callum and Lukaku. Because I saw him trying. I actually saw him now roaming. I saw him go on the right. He was on the right, but I also saw him drifting in the 10, dropping deep, receiving the ball, actually trying to take players on, actually trying to link up with Azpilicueta, which I thought he did very well with Azpi. It's just Azpi's execution, Azpi's ideas were awful, but I thought Ziyech done well to put him in good positions and actually make runs to leave that much space for Azpi. You know, you got to understand, Azpi had that much space because of Ziyech for me, because Ziyech was, you know, the distraction, because he was dropping deep. Going on the right, you know, going in the middle near Lukaku, receiving the ball, winning a free kick as well. So, yeah, I'll give Ziyech a little bit of credit, but for me, overall, he was still terrible that he went off anyway. So, yeah, he tried at times, but other than that, yeah. And the last man, he gets a 4, like I said. And the last man, Lukaku, 0. Absolutely 0. You get a 0, 0, 0, 0, my friend. Yeah, a fucking 0. A 0. Yeah? 0. Nada. Yeah? He did nada. He did nothing today. Nothing. What did he do today? That was probably the worst performance I've seen of a striker in years, you know. That's actually one of the worst performances I've ever seen off a centre forward at Chelsea Football Club. Not even Morata put in an awful performance like that. Not even Timo Werner has put in an awful performance like that. He just stood there today, waiting for the ball, doing absolutely nothing. You know what, at least against City, I saw Nini's videos actually making a couple runs where he was getting ignored. I didn't see any runs today. I saw no movement. I saw no link up. I saw no chemistry. And you know what? That also comes down to Tuchel because he does change his front three a lot around Lukaku, which isn't good to build up chemistry and connections and all of that shit. But Lukaku, you know, his best quality is running in behind, using his strength. Using his strength, got bullied by Dan Burn. Running in behind, couldn't even do that either. Dropping deep to link up the play, didn't even do that other than once or twice. Yeah? His first touch, bro, that was bouncing up in the air, bro. What did he do? Zero. You're a disgrace, Lukaku. And you may as well just leave my football club because you're absolutely terrible. And I just hate the fact that he's here, and that interview just ruined all of his credibility for Chelsea. But he gets a 0 for me. Absolutely horrible. And what else is much to say about the subs? Kai Havertz came on and did a bit of pressing. He did a bit of pressing, bit of movement, but he was rarely doing anything as well. He was just as bad as Lukaku, except he actually pressed. Lukaku didn't even do that. Timo Werner, why did he even come on? Huh? Why did he even come on? And Kovacic tried a few passes, didn't work out. And at least he gave a bit of effort. So for that reason, Kai gets a 6, Timo gets a 5, and Kova gets a 6.5 or 7. So yeah, that's my player ratings video. This will probably come out tomorrow, midday. So not tonight. So yeah, I'll see you lot. Well, whenever I see you lot. Peace.